Welcome back to Emerald Meadows, your one-stop shop for all things 3D printing. As you can see from my videos, I've been doing this for a while. And today we want to talk about filament, and the discussion is really for the new people. Hopefully, if you've seen my previous video, you're now purchased your Bambu Labs, and we're going to talk about filament. But if you're a pro, you have lots of printers, and you just want to impress people with all the fancy things you can do, hey, just move on by. This is not for you. This is for families who want to enjoy the printing process, because I think this printer is one of the first ones that allow us to truly enjoy the 3D printing environment with all the unnecessary hands-on. Okay, so now that we're talking about filament for the Bambu Labs, this is one of the unique features, and everything I'm going to talk about is really about the combo pack with the 4 prints. The one thing that I really like about this is these have an RF tag in them, and when you mount them on the combo pack, this RF tag will be read, and it will tell them the type of filament as well as the color that's being installed. This makes it foolproof for a novice, so that they're not going to get confused around the different types of filament, because they all require different temperatures. So I'm recommending that you always use Bambu Labs filament for that reason, especially if you're a newbie. It makes it foolproof. Again, I'm not endorsing, or I don't get any money from them, but I want you to have a good experience. The filament will self-recognize itself, it purges, it does all the necessary components for that specific type of filament. And it isn't that much more expensive than the other filament that you can get from Amazon. But I can tell you, not having the right filament in the past has caused me at least 30 to 40% of my problems were due to poor filaments, or not the right filament, not the right diameters. So many of these companies, they just don't have the quality control, and they don't extrude properly. And when you don't get a good extrusion, you're probably going to start fiddling. You're thinking, what's wrong? You may start making some adjustments. This is the worst thing you can be doing at this point when you're just starting. If it's not working, then you need to stop, get rid of that filament, and throw it out. That's why staying with the Bambu Labs filament eliminates all those problems altogether. You have tons of options, tons of colors. But I'm also for the A1 Mini. We're going to talk about the A1 Mini in a future episode. I'm going to recommend that you only use PLA for your fun stuff, for the kids to play with, and PETG for something a little bit stronger. In a future video, you're going to learn why I'm going to recommend these two, because I'm going to guarantee you that you're going to get a good job from these products. Even when you're well down the road with some of these other filaments, such as nylon, they can actually destroy your machine. So if your friend comes up and says, hey, I need to print in this fancy filament, don't do it. You could be actually damaging your machine because some of them are actually toxic to the printing components. Anyway, everything you need to print, at least for the first half of the life of your printer, can be done with these two types of filaments. So as I mentioned, I absolutely don't get any money. I just know that when you flick this on, this is a refill unit, put it on your machine, it reads it, feeds it through, puts it in, and then when you go to your slicer and you start to print, then it's going to recognize, oh, you want this in PLA? That's in this module. Click on it, and it will start feeding the right filament through and the right color. So anyway, as I said before, trust me, after 15 years of sometimes hard learning, filament is very important. For the first while, stay with the Bambu Labs. Don't be tempted to save $3 and buy something cheaper. You just could be opening up a whole can of hurt. Anyway, thank you very much, and look forward to my next video where we're going to be talking about some of those mods. See you next time at Emerald Meadows. Bye-bye for now.